So to solve my delay problem, trying to get from my Apollos to my Audient 4816 console without having major timing issues. So many engineers I spoke to and friends were saying it's possibly a clocking issue. I talked to Vintage King Audio. They said it was a converter issue. And so I got the X16 Apollos, and now there is no delay. I can go 32 in, 32 out, right to the mixer, and everything is great. I was also encouraged to keep my Apollo Quad and my Apollo 8 because that way I had some I/O for all the rest of the outboard gear. Love the idea, but I have tried a million things and I can't get all four machines to be seen in Logic. I can see them in a console. I've used the right cables. I've updated to try this newer Mac with the latest software, the latest Logic software, the correct cables, and even USB 3 to 2 adapters. It said right on the UA website that you can't hook up new Apollos with old Apollos. And yet, talking to Universal Audio support, they say I can. So I'm trying all kinds of cables and all kinds of things, and I'm still not able to see all four in Logic. Sometimes, if I downgrade the software on the X16s on my older Mac, I can see all four Apollos in console, but I still can't see them in Logic. So if anybody has ideas, I would love to know, because I would like to get everybody talking to each other. I have this older Mac. It's on Mojave. And all my third-party plugins still work on that machine. And my iLock, everybody's happy on that machine. So since I can downgrade the firmware to use the X16s on Mojave, I think I should stick with that and maybe just use an aggregate device that isn't Apollo, or maybe an Apollo twin that will behave with all this, even if it's only 2 channels of I/O, because I print my I/O results anyway, just to have them in my project. And yeah, if you have an idea about that, let me know. That would be awesome. Thank you, Cool Music World, with all you helpful people. I really appreciate it. The best advice I have been getting, of course, is from Rob Harkness, great Beatle buddy, and Alec over at the cabin. Love Mr. Alec Britz too. And I bought these Apollos from Michael Connor, who recorded Paul Simon and Steely Dan and Peter Frampton on these. So I should be very inspired once I get them all working. Well, you know what it is too? I can use these X16s fine by themselves, and I can use my old Apollos fine by themselves. They just don't want to play together yet. Help! Albert over at UA, help! She has all these questions on a Sunday. You have to wait for it. Wait for the answer. It's about a week almost. It feels like I'm buying cables, buying adapters, trying all sorts of tests. You would not believe what I did this morning with all the different ways of hooking these up, and then finally bringing them closer together so that they can hopefully play together. I originally was going to have all four right here, right in this spot of all four, where you don't really have to access anything and your laptop opens up and it's in the way anyway. I love having 4 headphones here because I have 4 different types of headphones that I like to check. But Michael was saying, why pay for all those extra DB25 cables that are going to be that long? Move these 2 newer ones closer. So they're going directly into the mixer, which is lovely. And then through the patch bay, I can get the mixer to the tape deck. And everything spills out beautifully because I can make a template in Logic, and everybody's happy, and it's so easy to route everything, and I love it, and it's going to be fantastic. but I didn't want it to be a separate stage of mixing, you know? I wanted it to be able to be one laptop sees all four, and I could do it all from one laptop without having to reconnect old Apollos to new, and replace them with new Apollos. I don't know. You'll see my dilemma, my 5-minute dilemma that has been giving me weeks, not weeks, definitely an hour's worth of headaches, literally. Bye bye.